Howdy peeps, Bitsu here, coming at you from the BitsuCraft patron server. Alrighty, today I'm feeling pretty inspired, so I'm going to want to just jump straight into it. But the plans today are to finally get myself a means of access in and out of the temple here, so I don't have to run all the way to all of those like portals over there to get in and out, because that's kind of a pain in the butt, frankly. So let's get to her. Alrighty, well, since I'm planning on having this mirrored on this corner as well, I figured I should probably, at the very least, put out the outline along this top layer, just so I know exactly where this is going to be and know how to work around it. Because I am thinking it would be kind of cool to have, like, a tower here and another here, and have staircases inside of them to get up and down through all of the different levels inside of this sucker. That way, too, I'll have access to this top floor as well, and it'll just make getting around a heck of a lot easier. I'm thinking now, though, that rather than having one of these structures on each corner, simply because this guy over here, I don't know if you remember, this one far corner here, actually dips down pretty much into the river going past here. And rather than spend a bunch of time and effort moving around like all of this just to like divert the stream, I think rather than doing any of that, I'll just not put a temple here, or pyramid, sorry. And likewise, I won't do one on this corner either, because I think since this so far has been pretty symmetrical, I might as well stick with that. But that means on this side I've got a lot of extra space, so I'm thinking the towers that are going to be on the front for the staircases, I can build a larger version of them there and have them maybe come out sort of at this point and make just a big old blocky, big square tower with, you know, the orange terracotta or clay or whatever the heck it is on the outside to make it all temple-y looking. Plus, that'll help break up this giant field of just freaking sandstone, because honestly, blech, look at this thing. I know it's still a work in progress, but blech, it's, yeah, there's too much samey same here. So, if I do that, and if these towers are big enough, I might still be able to, like, cram in a couple of little farms or something, and it'll just kind of break up the overall look of this sucker and make everything feel just a wee bit better. And I don't know if I mentioned it last episode or not, but I also took some time off camera here to put some of the orange in the sides here, just to kind of break it up a little bit as well. Yeah, I'm not 100% feeling it, though. I'm not sure how much of it I want exposed and how much I don't. I went around and put just half slabs here to cover it up, because I felt when it was looking like this... Oh, come on, you can reach that. That there was just a little bit too much orange showing. But now I'm not sure. I don't know. That'll be something I can play with in the future. At the very least, maybe I might want to change it up so that these here on the inside are just half covered. But then maybe take these slabs off the outside just so we get that larger orange kind of... Again, like I said, that's something I can just kind of tinker around with. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. More orange or less orange? Alrighty, so I'm going to get my butt over there and start getting the outline of this sucker put into place. And yeah, then I'll be able to get a better kind of visual reference as to how big and how far apart and where exactly for placement I'm going to want these towers to start, because... yeah, since one of their primary functions, other than just, you know, giving me access and preventing me from having to run around like an idiot anytime I want to get anywhere in my base, it's also to break up this and make it all look a wee bit better. So let's just pop over here, see how this is set up. Okay, so we've got, from this corner, we've got a block 2, then it's 4 wide with 2, and then that's the 3 ones on the circle. Okay. Oh, and what do we got here? Block of 2. Or block of 2. Gap. Gap's the word. Yumpin' Yemeni. Okay. So, if we extend this out... Oh, I'm going to want these suckers back in here. So that was a gap of 2. bloop. And then it was 4 wide. I won't need any of this crud here. So, 1, 2, 3. Another. There we go. And then 2 wide. Oh, geez, tripping over my fingers here. And then from this guy, it was a gap of 2, and then this sucker continues on that way. Cool. Well, I'll just get this framed out, and then, yeah, I'll get back to you once it's time to start figuring out what in the heck we want this sucker to look like. So, I guess, I'll see y'all in a tick. Okay, so I honestly got a little carried away and did more than just a rough outline. I've got number 2 put in place, minus the staircases, of course. But yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so now to get around to the other side and try to figure out exactly where I want these towers. I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm not sure which one's going to work out the best for me. Yeah, well, let's just pop inside, and we'll start with where I think one of them might actually work pretty well. Okay, is this my entrance down in? Yeah, I've just made this, like, makeshift little crappy, there we go, sand staircase to get in and out of here. Okay, so I'm thinking this top level, since mobs can't cross over carpet, and this isn't really used for much of anything anyway, other than, you know, the entrances in. I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool to fill this space here with just a whole whackload of, whatchamacallums? Strays, that's it, the dried out desert zombies. Fill this with strays and slap name tags on them so they don't mess up my mob count for the grinder over yonder, but give them, you know, goofy names, like make them, I don't know, priests of, like, Bitsutep or something. Because we're looking all Egypty over here. Yes. Yeah, and I just think that would kind of add to the build here and kind of add to the lore of it as well. But, that being said, let's get my butt down this staircase. Like, see? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Me having to run around like a putz like this just to get up and down. So yeah, it's about time I got on this whole staircase thing. So there's one tower, there's the other. It'll be these 2 corners over here. Now I'm thinking having one of the towers start like in a place. Let's see. I've got a couple of pilot holes I like drilled through the ceiling already. Okay, so if we have one of them start like here and be like, oh, I don't know, maybe a 4x4 on the inside going this direction, then I wonder if it might be better to do it like right on the edge of this drop, like have it start like here. That might be cool. Okay, so from here, and that would work because I'd have a staircase that would lead down to the next level, and it would also have access to this level, and not really have much access to this one. So let's just see where we pop out on the surface here. And yeah, we'll take a look at that. And I'm thinking too, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have one kind of, yeah, I don't know. Let's just get outside and take a look. All right, I'll see you guys in a tick. Well, on the way up, this is a happy coincidence. This just lines up right where I started with the corner of the top of the old pyramid, which I've kind of left on the inside here. And that might be kind of cool. Have access of like a doorway from this staircase onto this level, because this is open on this side to the new little pyramids. So yeah, that would just give me even more ways to get in and out of this place, which is pretty awesome. So, yes, and that does line up with my hole. Okay, cool, that's right at the tip of this sucker, too. Sweet. Yeah, so I'll get a couple of these little makeshift towers slapped in place, and we'll see what it looks like. Cool, cool, cool. See you guys in a tick. I don't know. I think I like the placement of this one better on the outside, because it kind of breaks up the whole triangliness here. And it leaves more room on this upper platform to actually maneuver around. But the placement of this one on the inside makes a little bit more sense. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so yeah, the one on the right is the further one out that I like more good on the outside of the building. But let's get our butts down here. And that tower would come down. I think that's the outer edge. I guess I gotta go down to the second layer and level at the same time. Wow, I'm good at English, guys. Can you tell I've been speaking it my whole dang life? Wowzers. Any hoozle. All right. Get my buttocks down there, and wow. See, this is such a long walk just to I'm gonna be so happy once these staircases are in place, because this is just silly. Okay, so nope, this side is where I need to be. Okay, I think yeah. So this is the one that is closer to the inside. Where's the second half of it? Oh crumb, did I miss a layer? Bollocks. Okay, well, I guess give me a minute and I'll fix this up, because, yeah, the blocks must be just stuck up on this level here. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Man. You, good sir, are not welcome. Oh, come on. And kaplowy. There we go. Okay, where's my stupid staircase to get my stupid... Gugh. Alrighty. Okay, from the outside, it was the one on the right that made more sense. But that puts it right in the corner in line with the top half of the old pyramid here. And downstairs, it's... Oh, can you see the second half? Let me get my bum out there. Right here, it'd be cutting straight into the corner of the floor. Whereas the one that's closer in, that puts the tower centered right here, which is kind of a perfect spot. And it actually completely misses the floor here altogether. It's, well, not altogether, but it just cuts into here and fills in this space. And that down here makes a lot more sense to me. You know what I think I'm going to do, though? I think I'll do both. I'll have... Yeah, that'll work. Will it? Oh... I really like how that looks on the outside, but I do not like that it cuts this corner completely away from this top bit. But I guess it would just cut these two corners, and the two on the other side would still be intact. Oops, as I fall off. Herm. Well, I guess these walls could just get pushed out by, what is it, 1, and that could be incorporated into the tower itself. I just lose this guy here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have the towers be pushed further out where they pierce through the top layer, and then I can just have like a landing here where it extends out a wee bit, and then it can continue down straight in this space right here. Cool. Okay, there's kind of a workable plan. Alright, now to figure out exactly how to make these things look good. Because, yeah, this block palette isn't really a palette. It's only 3 blocks, and they're all the exact same color scheme, and pretty much the same texture. So I need to incorporate something into there, and definitely going to work with some of the orange clay like I have here, but I don't know what else I could do to kind of liven it up some. Yeah, and up here this makes like this cutting right directly into it. I guess I could have had a pathway through it, but I kind of dig having it like out here on the corner, and then I could just have like a little platform on either side to get in. And that'll break up the shape even more, because the tower would start from, you know, this level here, but from here down I could have it follow the shape and just be a little walkway. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess at the very least I should just start slapping some blocks around and get a rough idea of what this sucker's exactly gonna look like. And then I can worry about changing the aesthetic of it after it's in place. Cool, so I guess I'll see you folks in a little bit, and... now to debate whether or not should I do them both at the same time, or maybe I'll just do one, and the other one I can just have like the framework done in like sand or something just to get the scale. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get this sucker out of the way and have a look-see at what it's gonna be like once I get her done. Oi, alright, I will see you guys, for you in a tick, for me in... Jeepers, yeah. I don't even want to hazard a guess. It's gonna be probably at least a couple hours of building, but I have a feeling I'm gonna run completely out of sandstone pretty quick here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a long while. Alrighty, see you guys in a tick. I've lost my mining desert, guys. I've been running around the nether here for like an hour, and I've had no luck finding my portal. I found one that I thought was it, but I don't know if one of the other players on the server here was kind of in the area and it like desynced or something, but it seemed like it was really super far away from anything, so I don't think that's the case. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know, because look, up here, this is my tunnel I made on my way back from the new mining desert that I found that leads to home. Hello, guy. At least while I'm running around like a dork, I'm hoping to maybe get, no, another wither skull. Anyway, so it just heads off straight this way, and I thought it just went in a straight line, but this leads to, I think, nothing. And someone else has clearly been here because there's this glowstone and, yeah, there's like tunnels dug out and all that kind of... Hello. And these guys seem to be spawning like crazy, which is kind of awesome. And I'm not sure if this is actually going to be working. Like, can you still like fire an arrow at a guy and then quick switch to a looting sword? Does that still work? Does that increase your chances of getting the cool drops? I don't know. Anyhoozle, I am digressing. Now where... Okay, and it's all like twisty, bendy, goofy, weird. Crap, I got all turned around. Okay, where's the glowy bit? There's the glowy bit. Now, what the heck direction was I coming from? Oh man, ugh, and I suck at like these like featureless mazes and crap. Okay, yeah, that's the direction I was headed. Whew, okay, so I thought straight this way would be where it was, and this, I think, eventually leads to a tower. And I didn't come down a tower, I don't think, on my way back home. So yeah, this is definitely not the right way, and I'm like almost completely out of food. Yumpin' Yiminy. And this little like pathway over yonder here, this, I swear, I'm almost certain that this was the path I made to get here, because I was just following coordinates and then I bumped into another fortress and thought, hey, that's perfect, I'll just use that as my highway home. And that there is definitely the way I got home, and I could swear that this here was where I came from. But, oh man, I hear Mr. Gasty Pants. Where are you, you butt? Yeah, I'll just run. Oh, except I'm too hungry. Out of my way, Mr. Piggy. Go. One side. Sigh. But then down here, this goes on forever and ever and ever, but there's the portal at the end of this links up to like a little rocky island in the middle of an ocean, so definitely not a desert biome. So I don't know what the heck's going on, guys. I've been running around like an idiot for hours here, and I think I probably would have been better off just going for a hike and finding a new desert to mine out and just setting up a new portal there. But I want to find my old one because it's got like probably like 6 or 8 double chests just full to the brim with sand and sandstone, and I don't want to waste that. So yeah, this was where I started from. I'm fairly certain. And I just dug into the hill, and I'm like, okay, so I can either go straight or I can turn. And then I tried this direction, boom, hit a cliff. So I went that way, boom, hit a cliff. So I backtracked and then just went in a straight line, beelined it all the way up, and then hung a left, and then beelined it all the way back to the home. So, oh, hello. There he is. You jerkwad. Is there 2 of them? No, he was just fast. Okay. And, no, I hear another one. Where are you? Anyways, this, I feel, is the portal that I made to get back from the desert. But, look where it syncs up. Where in the heck am I? Okay, it would help if it would load, but... What the hey? This is most certainly not a giant, unending desert biome with a giant hole carved into the middle of it. And I'm completely surrounded by ocean, so I don't even know what direction to go to get to something. And whoever put this here, oh yeah, and this is definitely not me because it's a full, it's a full portal. I'm always cheap. I like to save my corners and, you know, put something purdy there or something that indicates where the heck it leads to. But dang it, like, ugh. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I'm probably going to have to try and find yet another desert biome because this is ridiculous. Alrighty, guys. Wish me some luck. I'll see you guys in a tick. Aha! It was close by. See, right there. I wouldn't think that would be close enough for it to desync, but I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm going to, I think, well, first off, I better write down the coordinates of this sucker because, dang, that was, ouch, that was really dumb of me to not have a clue where the heck this thing even was, for Pete's sake. And then once I get back home to the base, I'll grab me some more obsidian and I'll jot down the coords for this, and I'll put a linking one in the nether just so that this doesn't happen again because, dang, that sucked. That kind of killed me. At least it ate up all of the time I had for actually playing today. Sigh. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of resource gathering around here, chop down some more sand, and I'll, I guess, start getting back to work. Sigh. Alrighty, I will see you guys in, I don't even know how long. Alrighty, see you guys in a tick. Nope. Yeah, between the two, definitely the outer one. So that's basically what I've got in place thus far. I don't need the sand. I'll just leave that there. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. It's, I can't run right now because I'm starved half to death because I just keep slogging away. So, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing up here as far as getting in and out. This side I left blank. This side I put kind of like this little walkway with like a support pillar, but I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. But the inside of the sucker is, I'm thinking pretty much where I need it to be. It's just a spiral staircase around the central column, just to make use of this whole 3x3 gap we got here. And boom, it pops out into here, where I've got the second one pushed back, and yeah, it doesn't have the staircase in place yet because I ran out of resources again. And yeah, then that'll spiral down into the abyss. No, down onto, it'll just pass this layer so that there's actually access in and out, and it'll continue on down to the next one, whatever the heck is going to end up being down there. I don't know. So between all my resource gathering and all my faffing about in the nether trying to find my mining deserts, I'm completely out of time for today. So on that note, I'm going to say toodly pipski. And as always, if you like what you see, go ahead and smackety smack that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Any comments, suggestions, or even if you just want to say hi, go ahead and leave some comments down below. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!